let's go. I could barely park my car. It is completely full.
Well, I'm all for Christmas.
That's just too many people. What are you doing? Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vlogmas day 4. I am so sorry that it took me 4 whole days to finally go to a Christmas market, but we're going. We're going right now. So we're going to what is called the Boot, which is a really big garden center, and they have the most amazing Christmas show or Christmas market like inside. I go there every year. I really love it. So it's about a 25-minute drive, and we're gonna go in my pretty new car, which is fun. I usually take Stefan's car when I go and do things like this, but he is at work, which is the entire reason that we have 2 cars, is so that I can actually do stuff when he's at work. Also, I have to pick up Ruben later today, so let's go. I thought if I would go on a weekday in the morning, it would probably not be that busy. I could barely park my car. It is completely full. What the heck? Where's everybody coming from?
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you.
I have to admit that I wasn't as impressed with the Christmas show this year as I was the last couple of years. I can't really put my finger on it. And maybe it was also a little bit because it was so incredibly crowded, but it was missing a little bit of the vibe that I'm used to. I also couldn't find things that I know they have. For example, I was looking for a big wreath with built-in lights that could go outside because I wanted to put a really big wreath on our gate in our driveway. Now, I know I saw them last year. I didn't get them then because I thought they were too expensive, but this year I couldn't find any of them. Every year they have a very elaborate Christmas houses village. Last year, I think, they had a massive mountain with hundreds of houses and things on them, little people skiing down from them, having a ski lift and everything. It was really big and impressive. They had several smaller ones this time, still beautiful, but I am not really looking for Christmas houses at all, so I just admire them in the store.
Time for your present, come over here. Now it is time to get out in the snow, lighting a light with you. Choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring. Nobody loves you as much as I do. It's a wonderful feeling from floor to the ceiling.
Another thing that I always love here is that they usually sort all of the Christmas decor by colors. So you have a whole pink decoration section, and then you might go into the white decoration section, and there's usually a nice burgundy purplish section too. But sadly, I didn't find it this year. Maybe I overlooked it, or it is simply completely out of style. That would definitely not be the first time that had happened to me. Now, overly frugal that I am, Stefan made me promise to get at least a cart full of Christmas stuff. So I think I did very well. Wow, that's just too many people. That's just too many people. It was too much. Wow, was it crowded. So I guess everybody else thought it was a good idea to go on a weekday morning. Oh, and people get so grumpy. Well, I made it. I didn't spend as much as I had set aside, so that's good. I have some left. We can still do some more things because there are a couple of things I didn't find. But I'm going to drive home and then I will show you all the things I got. made it back. I got quite a lot, actually. I think I mentioned this before, but I had a little bit of a budget set aside to expand our Christmas decor collection. So I didn't even come close to using it all up. So that means that we still have some left for other things. Because as I said, I didn't find everything I was looking for. The main thing that I didn't find today is anything for outside. So we have no Christmas decorations outside at all, and I really would like that. We really want one of those really big Christmas tree lights. You can attach them to your flagpole, you know, and they just have lights coming down in the shape of a tree. We have a flagpole, but it's very crooked. So we need to figure out if we can maybe set that straight, if we can fix that. If we can fix it, then we can just attach it to the flagpole. Otherwise, we might need something that kind of stands alone. I don't know if that exists though. But anyway, let me show you what I got. I have a pot, first of all, which is nothing Christmassy about it, just a pot. Because I didn't have anything on the table, so I figured maybe if I just have a pot, I can put some leafy things in there, maybe some pine cones, you know. Or these things, which I did get. These are the Christmas tree twigs that I said I wanted to get. They are very flat and wide, but I usually just pick them apart and cut them into pieces and then stick them in a vase or in a pot, which just looks really nice. So I've got a couple of those, some bigger ones, some smaller ones. And then we have one big garland. This is the garland I got. This I thought would go really nicely around that beam. So this is something for in the kitchen. That would definitely spruce things up here a little bit. I will show you later when I put it up what it actually looks like, because now obviously it's a little bit scrunched up. I have these two, which I thought would be nice in the windowsill over there with the cute little cafe curtains. There's nothing there yet, and these light up, of course. One is actually going into the electrical socket thingy, and this one is battery powered, so we'll see how that goes. One thing I always find a little important is if something is supposed to light up at night, they also should look good during the day. So this is something that is also festive and decorative when it's not turned on. And this one is completely different, but I thought it would go nicely with it because it has a different size and a different color. Oh, I got the ribbons. Did I show you the ribbons? No, I think I showed you in the store, right? So I got 2 of each. They're not super long. These are 2 meters long. I remember when making bows, you need a very long piece, so you actually run out very quickly. But we'll see what we'll do with these. I might just put them like in the tree as a whole ribbon. I might not even make bows out of them. I don't know yet, but I'm going to use them somewhere. I got one simple little wreath because I thought this would be nice to hang from a door. A beautiful red and white tree skirt. I'm very curious what this will look like underneath the tree. You know what's funny? I used to be really against all of the bright red things for Christmas. I thought it was too Christmassy. I really liked the neutral colors, the winter theme more than the Christmas theme. But now I kind of like these, especially if you don't do too much. You know, you can do too much. But if you combine this with all of the green and all of the neutral colors, I think a pop of the red every now and then is really nice. And then a whole bunch of these faux things. White berries, somewhat unrealistic. Roses with gold stems for some reason, but I like the color of the rose because it was that dark burgundy again. Then I got a couple of those eucalyptus things because they always go with everything, and all these are also not exclusive to winter. I can use these all year, but because they are a little bit lighter, I like them for winter a lot. And then some filler things. I don't know if these maybe will go nicely in the tree or in a vase. We'll see. Twigs. I think that's it. I'm going to spread this throughout the house and see what happens. See if there is a little bit more Christmas vibes than there was before. Those few shots that you just saw me do at the table when I was putting the things in the pot with the bright sunshine in the background, that was our 1 minute of golden hour. Goes really, really fast. And then like somebody switched off a light, it's gone. And then, you know, the house is dark. You can see it's still light outside. It just doesn't feel that way inside. And my camera definitely doesn't agree. So somebody looked at me through the window. That makes me shy. You remember how well I function when my kitchen is a gigantic mess? Not at all. I'm gonna start by cleaning up so that I can think again. That's what I'm gonna do. I think we'll put this up tomorrow, maybe. Oops. I'm in my fluffy sweater again, you guys. I am very, very cold. So I think this video is going to be a little bit shorter than I had hoped. That's just gonna happen every now and then. I just can't fit anything else in today. However, I do have very, very exciting DIY plans for tomorrow. So I very much hope that you'll stick around for that. And I want to thank all of you so much for watching, and I very much hope to see all of you tomorrow.
Finished already.
What?
Ik mag toch even lachen maken.
Bye guys.